Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Disqualified. I am your NXT Predictions Champion, Trevin, joined as always by our main roster predictions champion, Caleb.
Hola.
He's defending that this weekend.
Yes, I am.
And Zach, our cameraman and producer, is behind the camera. The plants fight back.
The plant's fighting me for how I want to position it. It just kept pushing it back.
And we are here.
Inspect the bird, though. He did nothing wrong.
Yes. And we are here to talk about Monday Night Raw, the go-home show for SummerSlam. The match is cooked. The promos were right.
Oh, man. This was, I think, maybe how a go-home should go. You want the matches to do better than the stories, I guess. I mean, if this was SmackDown, it's a perfect episode.
Yes. But as it's a Raw, it is confusing.
Yeah, because Raw, we need more story.
Yes.
The thing was, so we did open with another Hogan tribute. There were video packages of Hogan throughout the night.
Yep. Another 10-bell salute.
So, at least with Raw, the matches had time to actually be matches.
Yeah. As with Raw, there is no time limit.
Yeah, they can go as long as they want. So, yeah. I'm just waiting till I think it's next year. The USA deal's up, and I think they've already said they're bringing SmackDown to Netflix. I think CW has them for a few years.
Yeah, that was a recent development.
Yeah, it came to fruition last year.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because we covered the debut.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think that's where.
That's where Trick won the title, I think.
Yeah, that's where Trick won the title.
Yeah, jeez, that's already been a year.
Oh no, I didn't realize what shoes I'm wearing. Can't sit like that. Don't want to crease these. But yeah, this episode of Raw was interesting. So we did start with the 10-bell salute. Notable things. CM Punk stonewalled that whole thing. He just looked forward the whole time. Very obvious he didn't want to be there. Jay was seen laughing.
Dom was risen up the camera.
No Roman, no Rhea inside.
Yeah, El Grande was in the same position as Uncle Howdy was on the SmackDown's 10-bell salute.
No, Howdy was like near the center, off to it. El Grande was hidden in the back. It's just he's so tall because I guess he had that bone lengthening surgery.
Yeah.
Or he's like Mr. Fantastic. He just like, I will be lanky for now.
Yes. But after the tributes, we move on to the normal show and we get a Jay promo prior to
Wait, I'm sorry. No, I don't mean to cut you off. I'll let you finish. But this is one of the worst opening segments of all time.
Them refinding their pacing after a tribute to a dead man got a little rocky. Because Jay, the camera's trying to find where in the audience he's coming from. He decides to come from the Timekeepers area.
Yeah, that was weird. And I feel bad for Jay. Because one, he had to go out there and follow up the tribute for Hogan. That was long. That was actually shorter than it was on SmackDown.
Yes, it was only 10 minutes instead of 15.
Yeah, but so you have to follow that up, obviously. And then you get one of the weirdest and worst Paul Heyman promos.
Yes.
And you just have to deal with that. And the thing with Jay is he's good on the mic. He's always been good on the mic, but this character he is currently restricts him on what he can do and say on the microphone.
Yes.
So he's getting a little stale with his promo. So unfortunately, you just have one of the worst openings. So yeah, like Trevin said, comes from the Timekeepers area.
Yeah.
Trips everyone out.
Yep. Does the whole try to run it back thing, and it's like, come on. Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah, Paul Heyman comes out and I
As
cannot tell you. I don't know what he said.
Yes.
It made no sense.
No. In fact, many people online were trying to piece it together. There was one quote that I will elect not to direct quote, but he basically said, "Kids, Santa ain't real."
There is a quote that he says that I don't want to say it, but it is why would you say that in live television in 2025 in this political climate?
That's the quote I'm talking about.
Oh, that's the quote you're talking.
Yeah.
In this climate, what? Yeah.
But the non-controversial part of Heyman's promo was basically saying like you're helping Roman in the name of family. But is he really still family to you after all he did to you? The whole reason why you moved to Raw, and now he's here as a free agent trying to get you back on his side again. And Jay's like, listen, you made some points, but family's still family. It's like, the bloodline, no matter what I do, is still going to run through me. We brought you into that bloodline as a friend and in good faith, and you decided to backstab us. Now on Saturday at SummerSlam, you're going to face the consequences of that backstabbing. Now, if you don't mind, I got to finish what I was trying to do.
He said, bump that, which legitimately, it made me perk up because I thought this man on live TV just said, fuck that, run my shit back. Because he did say, run my shit back. Yeah. I was like, did he really just say, fuck that, run my shit back?
No.
And Trevin's like,
bump that.
Bump that. And I was like, that man said, fuck that, run my shit back. Because I've seen them change what they've said in the subtitles before.
That's true.
So, release the fuck that cut.
Yes. But speaking of What the F segments, we get a What the F for good reason, because...
What is this 6-man tag?
It is a 6-man tag with Judgment Day featuring your men's IC champion, Dominic Mysterio, and your women's tag champions, Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez, versus...
AJ Styles and the Kabuki Warriors, represented, of course, they are Asuka and Kairi Sane. Who thought of this match? Because, first of all, who thought of this match needs a raise. And whoever the fuck produced this match needs a fucking raise. Because what the fuck?
Absolute cinema.
Cinema.
10 out of 10.
Bro, it was...
If this match was at SummerSlam, I wouldn't have complained.
Dominic played his role perfectly. He didn't get in until the end of the match. He started it technically, but got tagged out right away. He didn't get in till the end of the match.
Yep.
And so when he finally got in and he finally got his ass handed to him, it was like, oh, this is cathartic. He's finally get his hands on him. The Kabuki Warriors held it down for the whole match. Along with the Judgment Day, they are killing it currently with the team of Raquel and Roxanne actually working very well together.
Yeah, no. And they used Raquel's theme because Roxanne, prior to her theme change, learned how to do her turnaround cue to her theme as they are teammates.
Why not just use the Judgment Day theme song?
True.
That's what I was confused about.
Yeah.
I was like, why not just use
the mass group theme or Dom's? Like, picking Raquel's out of all the different options you had was weird.
I don't think it's weird. I think, if anything, that is the second option, and here's why. They are very obviously right now positioning Raquel as the top female rep in that group.
Yeah.
So get her theme out there, because whenever they would come out, it was usually Liv's theme.
Mm-hmm.
And now since Liv is out, you need the new top female representative. Yeah. Roxanne's theme is new, so people aren't going to know it. Go with the theme that you do know. And Dom doesn't really need his theme.
No, that's fair. Yeah. But AJ and the Kabuki Warriors pick up the win after...
One of the best moves I have seen. So, you see AJ Styles hyping up Kyrie. Asuka is holding the rope down.
And she's like, you know what about to happen.
And Kyrie just says, takes off, runs the ropes, comes back. AJ picks her up. She does a
split-legged toss-up.
Turns her body into an insane elbow.
To take out the female members of Judgment Day. And AJ just turns around back to the lone male member and is like, you're dead.
Turn now. It's your turn now.
And Dom's like, oh, F, I'm dead.
Yep. Ushigoroshi. And,
phenomenal forearm.
Yeah, phenomenal forearm.
For the 1, 2, 3.
AJ pinned Dom.
Yeah.
Sunday? Could it happen again?
Possibly.
At the Monster Truck Rally?
The Monster Truck Rally.
Yes.
That would actually be a cool place for them to hold a match.
Yeah, actually. But bust out some soft dirt wrestling.
Yeah. But
Soft ground wrestling.
Soft ground wrestling.
Yeah.
Man. So, next we have Sheamus.
Yep.
Taking on, are we calling him Big G?
I have no idea what to call him. It's Grayson Waller.
Yeah, so you also spelled his name wrong.
I thought it was with an E.
It's A.
Dadgummit.
So,
I could have sworn it was EY.
AY. Not to call you out, but on air, but it is spelled wrong. But
Dadgummit.
I know what you mean, so yeah, so Grayson Waller, he comes out. This match gets set up earlier in the day. Sheamus is getting interviewed. Jeez, just stay on. They are getting Sheamus is getting interviewed by Jackie Redmond, and she's like, "So after the win over Rusev, what's next?"
And he's like, whatever.
He was like, "Whatever. I just want to fight." And Grayson and the New Day approach, and Grayson is in mourning attire.
Yep.
Just like them, but of course his mourning attire is leopard print.
Yep. And he's like, hey, Sheamus, don't think just because you took a little break due to your returning friend means our beef is settled.
Yeah, so he says, I dropped 220 pounds of dead weight, and I am the fittest I have been in my career. Let's go. And Sheamus is like, if you want to fight, just say that.
Yep.
And he's like, I want to fight. And he's like, you shouldn't have said that, but okay.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, don't think yourself so high and mighty. I got some new friends here to help me out. Right, guys? Good. Guys?
I think the best part is if you paid attention to Sheamus, he looks at both sides when they leave. It's perfect. Yeah. The New Day abandoned Grayson Waller.
Yep.
And
And
now we get to the match.
Mortar.
Yeah, no, Grayson does look the fittest he's looked in his career.
Yeah, no, he looks great.
You know what's not going to look great? His smile after Sheamus hit that fucking... So, Grayson does this, like, roll-in facebuster thing.
Yes.
And he rolls into the ring.
And Sheamus is like, nah, I've took that one too many times.
And hits a bicycle knee strike.
Yep.
And oh my god, yeah, no.
Kneecapper.
Oh, that looked like it hurt.
We both perked up at the percussion of the impact. We're like, gah!
Yeah, that's not supposed to... You know, I don't think knee hitting a face is supposed to sound like that.
Nope.
But, yeah, we get on into the match. Grayson gets some offense in, just slightly.
Yep.
10 beats of the Bowdering. Bro kick. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, but not before, someone's still trying to get another loss on Sheamus's record.
And Rusev appears with the shillelagh.
Yep. And he tried to distract before, but Sheamus just bopped him into that bro kick for the 1, 2, 3. And then Rusev is like, no time for celebration.
Yep. And just starts whipping him. with the shillelagh,
shillelagh.
and then puts him in the accolade. And
The 3 refs on duty today come out to separate him.
yeah, I like how they only have 3 refs per show. When it's like you have people like Jacob Fatu and Braun Breaker on respective shows, you're gonna need more than 3 referees.
Yeah.
NXT has like 7.
7 plus regular security.
Yes, plus regular security that constantly get their ass beat.
Yes, but they're separated, and then we pan to Sheamus writhing in pain with a jeez-biz amount of welts.
Yeah, and now we get, unfortunately, the Irish block is short today.
It was broken up.
It was broken up. So, it is Lyra Valkyria coming out next, and she says she has her Becky Stompers on.
Yep.
And she's basically saying, like, I've done everything I can to earn this shot to be here. I want my title back.
Yep, and she's like, Becky got it for one reason alone, because she doesn't like playing by the rules. So I decided, fine, let's have it your way. We can't break the rules if there aren't any to begin with.
Yep. Which,
Fair enough.
fair enough. Fair enough. And then we hear Becky's music, and we're like, oh, here she comes. Here she comes. And
Lyra's like preparing for it, and she's like, wait a minute. This happened our last match.
I've seen this one too many times.
Turns around.
Drop kick it through the middle rope.
Yep, grabs the kendo stick that...
Straight to the noggin, too.
Yep.
Because Becky is not even preparing to attack. She's in there gesturing and taunting with the kendo stick.
She's like, I'ma get her good, I'ma get her good.
Bah!
I mean, they were Becky's stompers, but she grabs the kendo stick Becky had equipped and was like, taste of your own medicine?
She wears it out on Becky. Like, that thing is frayed at the end of it.
Yes.
And that thing looks like the broom I use at work currently. That's how frayed it was.
Yeah, that thing got well used.
Mm-hmm.
And Becky's shouting up the ramp being like, You're not gonna be able to do that again. And Lyra's just like, wanna bet?
You're not gonna be able to do that again. That's the whole point of the no DQ match.
Yes.
What do you mean? But yes, now we get Sami Zayn and Trevin. Since I am not interested in this match at all, you take the floor.
Cool. Basically, this match has not a match stipulation, but a victory stipulation now. That's the basis of the whole promo, is that if Karrion Kross wins, Sami must admit in front of everyone that Kross was right. If Sami wins, Kross must admit in front of everyone that he was wrong. That's it.
I cannot state how... I'm trying to find the right words to say this. How uninterested completely, like, with my whole being, I am with this match. This could have been on a Raw. This could have been in Paris. But SummerSlam? That just puts a bad taste in my mouth. That's just a waste of a match.
Yeah. There are
Unless they go out and fucking kill it, it's just gonna be a match that's put on the card.
There is now a discussion off the internet based off of that victory stipulation of like, which are we gonna see, the Sami heel turn or the Kross face turn? And I'm like, Sami heel turn.
Tripping. I hate to tell you, but I haven't heard reports of them signing a new deal. And their deal is up in August.
Kross ain't coming back.
I don't think he's coming back.
This is his going out show.
Unless, if he wins, I think he's staying. That's what I think. Because I don't... WWE's not really the company to put you over on your way out. Look what they did to Ricochet. I'm still waiting for him to return from injury. He's out there somewhere. I think that's Prince Puma in AEW. He's just parading around as Ricochet. And if you get that reference, good job. But yes, next we have a All-Star Tag. Speaking of AEW, All-Star Tag! You think this is the main event. You would think this is the main event. But no, we have a fucking Jey Uso match as the main event.
And another match before that main event.
Exactly. You could have put the tag title match as the main event and it would have made more sense. Jay and Bronson? The only reason why it main evented is, you'll have to stick around to see why it main evented. But, yes, the All-Star Women's Tag, it is Naomi, your Women's World Champion, with the Secret Hervis and Chelsea Green. Secret Hervis, Piper Niven, and Alba Fire, taking on the team of Io Sky, Stephanie Vaquer, Nikki Bella, and Rhea Ripley.
Cinema.
Man, this match was good.
You know, like, you know it's a good match when you're like, dang, this match is cooking, and then you're thinking about all the spots, and it's like, wait, Stephanie hasn't gotten any action yet. And then she finally gets some action, and we're like, oh yeah, no. 5-star.
Yeah, just seek out this match. There's so many spots to try to remember. The only thing I'm really remembering is the end of the match, and this is where Chelsea is in the ring with Rhea, and she finally gets the nerve to strike, and she slaps Rhea.
Rhea
says, "I'm gonna kill you," and here comes Stephanie for the SVB for the 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, Team Babyface wins.
Yep.
Saw that coming.
Yeah. Naomi did try to run away to leave it to Chelsea and the Secret Hervis, but some of Team Babyface was like, nah, you gotta get a couple.
So, Naomi.
Yeah.
I like what you're doing. This is not a negative comment towards Naomi. Do not take this way. She just became champion, and she's wrestled twice on Raw.
Mm-hmm.
Io Sky was Women's World Champion. And she didn't wrestle on Raw for like 2 months.
Yeah.
Make it make sense. I'm not saying one's better than the other. I'm just saying, if you're going to have your Women's World Champion wrestle on Raw, why couldn't Io Sky? That's all I'm saying. But no, this match was good. Now, we get to a tag title match. And it is one LWO, represented by Cruz del Toro and Joaquin Wilde, taking on the Judgment Day, your World Tag Team Champions.
Yep.
Represented, of course, by JD McDonough and Finn Balor.
Yep. Now, before the match starts and the entrances queue up, we get a Judgment Day Clubhouse segment with JD and Finn warming up, and JD looks at Finn being like, you want to rally the troops a little bit? And Finn's like, I got you.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, guys, yes, you guys did take a loss, but it was against a couple legends, and y'all still held your ground. Now at SummerSlam, it's going to be different.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're going to have your back, Dom, and girls, it's a whole different opponent. It's a whole different ball game. You got this one. Now me and JD, we're gonna bring the gold back to the clubhouse after this match, and we're still, all 5 members, gonna have gold.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's like, come on, hey, Roxanne brought us something to cheer y'all up.
No, he didn't say that. He looks at Dom because Dom's still just looking forlorn after losing.
Yeah.
And he goes, hey, You know, because Dom's like, "Do you want my help out there?" He's like, "I can be out there," and he goes, "No,
No.
stay in the bed, play some video games."
Yeah, you rest.
And Roxanne pulls out a Switch 2.
Yeah, man, girl bought this Clubhouse a Switch too.
And then what does he say?
He's like,
"You play video games?"
and she's like, yeah, I love video games.
Then she was like, "You want to play 2K25?"
And he's like, I love 2K25.
I love the product placement. I love it so much because it's so awkwardly put in. And she goes, "Yeah, I love 2K25 on the Switch. It's new."
Yeah, and then Raquel's like, you know who else really likes 2K25? Liv. And Dom's like, true. Maybe she can play. I can try to FaceTime her in.
Oh my god! But yes, now we get to the match.
Yeah.
Dude, the Judgment Day Clubhouse continues to be, I think, one of the best parts of Raw.
Yes.
It is some of the funniest shit. I legitimately thought she was going to give him chicken nuggets. Because they had, the funniest thing, they had 2K25 booted up on the PS5.
Yeah. That's old news. PS5 is old news. We got the Switch 2 now.
I get it's new, but think about it logically. Why would you play the downgraded version of the game? Why?
Because advertisement money, that's why.
Synergy. We need company synergy.
Yes, but no. This match cooked.
Yeah, it cooked. LWO, put them on every single Raw, please. Do not do them like Pretty Deadly.
They were 90% of the on-camera offense this match.
And they cooked every single spot was something that you couldn't look away from. From Walking Wild, doing a crazy far crossbody. Cruz del Toro doing a Phoenix Splash.
A coast-to-coast drop kick.
Coast-to-coast drop kick. Man, put them on Raw. Let them cook. I'm glad that they got this because it allowed the audience to see.
To remind the audience, oh, that's what the LWO does.
2 weeks in a row, too. I'm not saying that they're going to get a huge push, but this small little push will get more eyes on them. It will get more fans for them.
Yes.
And eventually, if they go over to Smack, I think they're the one team on Raw that could fit in SmackDown.
Absolutely.
They could slot in perfectly because they can go that rate.
Yeah. But, however, despite me saying that 90% of the offense was the LWO, the offense that came from Judgment Day helped with other people's offense, putting the nail in the coffin.
It was the other 9%. And you're like, well, that's 99.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
What's the other 1%?
So El Grande Fucko comes out. El Grande Americano.
Yeah.
He comes out and he tries to distract the LWO. He kind of succeeds a little bit, but Dragon Lee fights him off.
Yep, he's like, nah, fam.
And they start tumbling to the back.
And all of a sudden...
Cruz del Toro is back up. He's going for a top rope splash. And all of a sudden...
A third El Grande Americano?
A third Grande Americano has hit the roster. And you're wondering, who is this? And my suspicions were true. It has been confirmed today. It is Pete Dunne.
Under
the mask.
What we doing with the European folks, brother?
No, you know what they're going to say? It's long-term storytelling, brother. Ludwig wanted to work together with Pete Dunne about something, remember? Last summer, to be exact.
Why it gotta be with this Vince A booking character?
I don't know. I don't really like it. Other people love it. Mexico fucking loves it. They love it, bro. Grande... I mean, the way that Ludwig plays the character is better than Chad does. And also, Chad also admitted that he was El Grande.
Yeah.
At a fucking Twins game.
Yeah.
Of all things.
That's the thing, is that Ludwig as El Grande is fun and works a little bit Because man can actually speak Spanish.
It's just, I don't like the Gulf of America thing. That's all that's the weirdest thing.
Yes. But,
I guess with
we also got to
Ludwig,
see...
it is better because, yeah, he can speak Spanish.
So we
and
can
he
have
actually go like that.
Yeah. Yeah, but a little side note is that we got to see 3 of the 4 participants of the Triple Mania Fatal 4-Way in this match alone.
Yeah.
Or no, not this match alone. Dominic's wasn't in this, sorry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
But, dude, imagine if they do when Chad comes back. Because I don't know how many more people they're adding the mask to when Chad comes back.
Mask.
El Grande Americano
Versus El Grande Americano. Versus El Grande Americano.
Mask versus mask versus mask match.
Have
And
it.
the best place to do this, and I shit you not, the best place to do this is next year, hopefully. Because I think they're possibly going to do a Mexico City show next year. Mexico City show.
Yeah.
That is the best place to do it.
The
crowd will eat that alive.
I commented, I hope they don't do the mask versus mask match on a PLE, but the more I think about it, the more I'm like, they're putting so many chips into this FA storyline.
It's gonna end in the PLE match.
Yeah.
It's gotta. And unfortunately, I just think that's the best way to do it. And I think the one winner should be Ludwig.
Because he was the crowd favorite Americano.
Mm-hmm. Crowd favorite Americano. Pete Dunne, it's too soon to see if he's actually going to put on the gear yet. He just came out in the mask.
Yeah.
But we shall see now. We get into some World Heavyweight Championship related drama. It is Gunther addressing CM Punk.
And he's like, and Gunther comes out being like, look, I did what people back there are too afraid to do. I went toe-to-toe with who you claim is the best on the mic, Punk, and I walked out of it feeling happy for myself.
You tapped out. You tapped out. You tapped out.
It has been 3 months, and the people will never forget.
Nah, but he claps back in the best way, and he says, yes. Well, look, you guys regurgitate the same 3 things when I... what do you say? He's like, I cut something that was completely new on Punk. I did something that was completely different because I didn't have to bring up the past. But man. So Gunther, he goes about saying like how he is a champion.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to walk in and out. But as soon as he is getting his stride, here comes CM Punk. And he basically says, look, no. He's like, the more that I think about it, I see you with that title. I see me and you at SummerSlam. I don't want to win that title.
I need to win it.
Mm-hmm. And I think Punk could do it.
Yep. And he's like, I need it because I need to prove I'm still the best in the world. I need it to show selfish people like you that that's not how you get to the top. I need it because I got to tell the people who call me a traitor and everything else like that, that I still got it. That I can feed this addiction still. And Gunther's like, I think it's time for you to shut.
Yeah. And Punk just lowers the mic and he's like, no, not your turn to talk.
Because there are levels to this. Levels that you will never get to with the way you're going.
He says, and this is how he ends the promo. He says, at the end of the day, you're going to walk in and realize what it's like to play with the big kids. He says, you're finally going to be in there with someone. He's like, you're going to learn what it's like to be in there with the best in the world while he kicks your ass.
And leaves. And Gunther thinks about re-raising the mic to try to counter as CM Punk leaves, but he's just basically throws a tantrum.
Yep.
It's the best word to describe it.
And I can't wait for this match.
No. Like, for how little of build this had, this is one of my, like, this is a match I'm really excited for, actually.
I think it's refreshing because no one's mentioning Punk in the other company, and I think that's the best part. Like, no one on screen has said it in this rivalry, so it's great.
No, yeah.
Next. It's like gimmick. I have to do it. I don't want to, though. Our main event of the evening.
A match that was originally penciled in to happen at SummerSlam, according to insider sources. Yes, you heard me right.
Oh my god. This was so bad, and the only reason why it main evented. Oh yeah, by the way, this is Jey Uso versus Bronson Reed. I don't think anyone cares about this match. The only reason why it main evented, Roman.
He wasn't the first to come out, though, as Jay won by DQ because after a suicide dive and some celebration, spear!
Yeah, spear, Braun Breaker out of nowhere. You see him run down the ramp, which is the best part.
You blink and all of a sudden Jay's on the ground.
Yeah. They start laying in the boots.
Yep.
Excuse me. They start laying in the boots and they start...
Because they didn't do the for his entrance. They just cut to the men singing.
Okay. I was like, are you trying to do the Halo theme?
No. Yeah, no. They cut to the men singing. They didn't do the drum bit of Roman's theme for when he came out.
Yeah, Roman comes out and he starts laying in the boots. He starts spearing. He starts Superman punching. He starts going, "Ah!"
And then he looks at Jay, making sure he's all right, and he's like, you want to do a round the world version of what we did last week? And Jay's like, I got enough gas for that.
And they split. And Bronson, he gets speared, I think.
He shoulder checked, so he
Okay,
still takes some damage, but he has more mass.
Braun Breaker spears Roman.
Yup.
Like that, and the worst part,
We were on...
Jay's side. Why? If you're gonna have that spot, why not cut to it when it happens?
Yeah.
Why?
Yes, but as they got the wind knocked out of them, Bronson helps rack him up, and Breaker starts twitching. He's like, I got an idea. Yeah. I got a devious idea.
Around the world spear through the barricade.
To both men at the same time.
And they start celebrating, and Bronson steals Roman's shoes.
Yep, and Breaker screams in Roman's ear like, you think you're still the top dog around here? Mate, we've leveled up. We've moved on.
He said, this ring you're in, this is my ring. Those ropes, those are my ropes. These fans...
They're my fans.
He said, they're my dogs. They bark.
That cameraman?
That's my cameraman.
Yeah.
He works for me. And
you've got nothing now.
Man, such a good promo. And also, without a mic. He's just yelling this. You could hear it from the in-ring mic.
Which, the unmiked promos are some of the best promos out there. I will stand on that hill.
Roman famously, you can't touch my button. He's like, no man can knock me out. He's like, if there was anyone who could touch that button, you wouldn't be able to find that button. I don't have that button. Man, yeah. Roman has gotten so much better at promos, man. It is so funny when you look back at his opening days. When you look at his first years, oof. Then he cut to 2020. It's like, okay, he's kind of getting it. And then you get to now, and it's like, oh my God, he is one of the best talkers they have.
Yes, from the silent kill switch to the tribal chief,
from Suffering Succotash to some of the best promos out they just are very, very long. But yeah, that is it for this episode of Monday Night Raw. And that is it for this episode of Disqualified. I am your main roster predictions champion, Caleb. I will be putting this on the line Saturday and
Sunday. A total of 12 matches he will
Will
have
be-
to predict.
It will be a fatal 4-way for this.
Yeah. All 4 members of Disqualified predicting.
Yep, that is your NXT prediction champion, Trevin.
I still got like 2 weeks before I defend this.
That is our cameraman and producer, Zach, behind the camera. Who knows? Will he be beltless after Saturday and Sunday?
Done.
He won the first 2-night one.
Yeah.
He won Mania, so
I was the first double champ.
yeah.
And then the
Yeah.
first triple champ.
Yeah, but be sure to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell 3 times so you know the match is over. And we will see you next time. Thank you for your time, and peace.
Bye!